Hello, I'm Antonio Mora. This is the newsandnews.com Day in Brief. Today's top stories in 4 minutes. It's Wednesday, July 18th at about 7 p.m. Vladimir Putin often seems to have a smirk on his face. It's probably because he's thinking of the massive mess he's made out of U.S. politics by having Russian intelligence officers meddle in the 2016 election. On Wednesday, President Trump appeared to add fuel to the fire, seemingly reversing Tuesday's tepid reversal of the controversial comments he made on Monday in Helsinki about Russian interference. When asked during a cabinet meeting if Russia was still targeting the U.S., Trump said, "Thank you very much, no." That again undercuts what his intelligence agencies say. But enter Sarah Huckabee Sanders to the rescue. She claimed Trump was saying no to answering more questions, even though he did keep talking to reporters. I guess it depends on what the meaning of the word no is. This all followed a Trump tweet storm where he claimed critics of his efforts in Helsinki are haters suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, and that, quote, many people at the higher ends of intelligence loved his performance in Helsinki. He also kept insisting the summit was a huge success with big results to come. In fact, Russia claims he's right, that Trump and Putin reached military agreements. The problem is that the White House is offering no details. Frustrated with the lack of information about what Trump and Putin discussed, some Democrats gave Trump an assist by overreaching and calling for Congress to subpoena Trump's translator so she can testify about what she heard at the summit. They might have forgotten the Constitution, because it gives the president major latitude in conducting diplomacy. And no matter how much you dislike a president, should he or she not have the right to some privacy in negotiating with foreign leaders, especially when they're undoubtedly discussing classified matters? And then on Wednesday evening, in an excerpt from an interview with CBS, Trump said he does hold Putin responsible for Russian meddling and that he was firm with Putin that it had to stop. That, of course, begs the question as to why he didn't say that on Monday. Maybe that would have avoided what some have described as a West Wing revolt. Reports are that Trump resented having to explain his Helsinki comments and that top advisors were forced to twist his arm. Chief of Staff Kelly was reportedly irate. Now to other news that's barely being noticed. Trump said there is, quote, no rush for speed and no time limit for North Korea to denuclearize. A court filing says accused Russian agent Maria Butina traded sex for favors to infiltrate NRA and DC circles. A judge denied bail. Iran's nuclear chief claims his country's uranium stockpile has doubled to 950 tons since the nuclear deal, and that Iran has built a new factory to manufacture rotor blades for centrifuges. He insists they are not enriching the uranium beyond permitted levels and that none of it violates the terms of the deal. Trump again raised questions about his commitment to NATO, questioning why the U.S. should be obligated to defend Montenegro, NATO's newest member. And former FBI Director James Comey urged Americans to vote for Democrats in November. A former Hillary Clinton spokesperson said, thanks, but no thanks, that Democrats don't want his endorsement. That wound will not close anytime soon. A short alternate universes segment, the great divide between conservative and liberal media. Suffice it to say that the differences in the coverage of the Trump-Putin story have grown bigger every day. I'll have more tomorrow. You can find all those stories and much more updated around the clock, 7 days a week on newsandnews.com, where you will find everything you need to know in one place. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the right of your screen just below this video. Please follow us on Facebook at Real News and News, and me on Twitter at AMoraTV. I'll see you again tomorrow.